What's up, everyone? This is Joe, the 50 something Dasher, with another recap video here for Saturday, February 8th, 2025. You might hear some talking in the background. Got some family visiting here today, so apologize for that in advance. Also, I want to say welcome to my new subscribers. I picked up a few yesterday. Thank you very much. Sorry for the cough. You'll hear the cough throughout the video. I apologize. But thank you, subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already yet, please subscribe. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. Today was, I call my kind of like my pre-game dash to the big day. The Super Bowl is tomorrow. So of course the teams for the Super Bowl, they probably had their practices and meetings and, preparing for the big game and everything. Hey, I got to do the same thing as a DoorDash driver. Today was like kind of like my practice, kind of, haven't dashed for the last 4 days. So I had to get out there, do some orders, kind of get into the swing of things. And then because tomorrow, I plan on dashing for the majority of the day and breaking all of my records. I'm optimistic. I should be able to do it. I, of course, for the many years, I've worked a weekend schedule at the W-2. Now I work weekdays. And after 2 weeks ago, after championship weekend, when the Eagles and Chiefs won, I, basically, at that point I had zero interest in the Super Bowl this year. Zero. I wouldn't care if I don't catch a single snap of the whole game. No interest. So having said that, and with me not working the W-2, felt this would be a great opportunity to, dash for like a whole day and try to break all my records. Now, I'll kind of run through the records here that I'm up against tomorrow, and surprisingly, all of these records were set in 23. I didn't break any records last year. So here we go. Of course, the big one is pay, $227.49. That's my record for one day. That was two dashes back on September 8th, 23. And a lot of full timers would be like, oh, that, well, my record's much higher than that. And that's kind of like an average day's work and yada, yada. Well, remember, folks, I'm part time at this. Uh, Deliveries for a single dash, my record is 23 and 25 for a day. So, may break that tomorrow. Dash time for a single dash, 10 hours, 26 minutes. For a day, 10 hours, 41 minutes. Those were both back in May of 23. I was really surprised to see my record for trip time, 7 hours and 27 minutes in September 23. So, and I've had quite a few dashes of over 9, 10 hours, but because of downtime, I've never had over 8 hours of active time in a dash. So we could very well break that record tomorrow. I wouldn't mind so much if I don't break the mileage record. That is 197 miles was the most I've driven in a dash. Made 160 bucks on that dash, so not very good. um, okay, so now to the pregame dash, today's dash. Logged in at 5:58 and got this message right off the bat that I've never seen a pop-up like this before, that I've had 50 straight on-time deliveries. Um, so that's good to know. I've always thought that there's something wrong with my account and the percentage of on-time deliveries, because I don't have I don't have my phone on me right this second. Otherwise, I'd check. Um, but I think it's like always said 97%. That like the whole entire time I've been a dasher, and that's like never changed. So I've always thought that something was wrong with that particular statistic in my account, but I could be wrong. Um, so I had to wait a little bit, over 20 minutes, to get my first offer. 925 TJs, 6.5 miles. It's showing there on the map West Columbus, but that's actually a Grove City address. So I went ahead and took this, and I got to the TJs and got inside the store when I got this stack. Um, for an additional 750, additional 3 miles. So now we're talking two orders for, you might as well say, $17 and 9.5 miles. So yeah, absolutely. Um, didn't have to wait too long. Just waited 2 minutes on the first order. Took that out to the car, put it in my hot bag, came back in, had to wait about 2 minutes on the second order. Um, Delivered the first one at 650, 425 from DoorDash, $5 tip. Next one delivered just 9 minutes later, $2 and 550. So all total, this for the $17. This took 39 minutes. So off to a little bit later start than I wanted, but still a good start. And then I don't know why I messed around with Uber, but I turned that on and got some declines here. Tomorrow, I absolutely will. This is one of the important things here. I absolutely will not turn on any of the other apps. Tomorrow is DoorDash only, no matter what. Because if I'm going to meet my goal, I want for my thumbnail photo, I want like one screenshot that shows the summary of what I made. And I don't want that to be a combination of two or three different apps. I want that one screenshot total amount from just DoorDash is what I'm going after here tomorrow. So, uh, I messed around with, it's kind of like I tried some plays out in my pregame, in my scrimmages. I tried out some Uber, but I'm not going to run those plays tomorrow in the actual game. 946 9 mile McDonald's decline. 609 7.5 mile McDonald's decline. $4 Lowe's order decline. Okay, let's get rid of Uber. Gone. See ya. 50 now 750. So this is an hour later, and I actually, it's kind of funny. I wanted to compose handwritten notes today for this dash, and wouldn't you know that my pen was not in the car. I didn't have anything to write with, but I wasn't getting any orders, as you could tell, an hour without getting a DoorDash offer. So that gave me time to come home. I fixed something in the microwave to eat. I got my pens and got situated. While I was here, I get this 1550, 20 miles going out to Whitehall, Jolly Pirate. Absolutely not. You got your own donut places out there that's I've talked about before that's much better than Jolly Pirate. Come on now, folks. Went ahead and took this 850, 6 miles in zone. Thank you. And that just took 20 minutes. I made 850 all day long. 450 from DoorDash, $4 tip. Easy peasy. And then I get this 8 mile Wendy's. Pretty much same thing here. And deliver that at 8:30. Again, 20 minutes exactly, and that's $8, all from DoorDash. There's my tip right there from the customer. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And this went to a trailer that I'm almost sure, because I don't deliver here very often, but as soon as I get to this particular customer, I recognize the trailer and the steps and everything on the outside of it. And I realized that this is one of the customers that I got, a year and a half ago, whenever it was, I got a contract violation. And I've delivered to that customer at least, like, this was the probably the at least the third, maybe the fourth time, zero tip each time, and the one contract violation. Thank you very much. Absolutely, $16, 3.7 miles, and that's pretty much, you might as well say all the mileage is just getting to the mire. The customer is just across the street. So, heck yeah, 14 items. Now, the list didn't look too bad when I looked at this. I was like, okay, you got some milk and mayonnaise, and I see some stuff from the pet department. Okay, some bananas, bottled water. It didn't look too bad. Okay, and then so the bananas was kind of like the first thing, and I'm like, I looked at this, I was like, am I reading this right? Six, yeah, six bunches, not six bananas, six bunches. Um, and just to be on this, I don't know, just to be on the safe side so that I wasn't like putting 100 bananas in my cart. I took I tried to get bunches that just had like four bananas on it. So I think maybe two of them had five or six, and then the other four bunches just had four, just in case because I don't, they just, that didn't seem right to me. But um, and I put those all on the scale and just printed one sticker for them. I think it was like $9 for the six bunches. Shopping time. This only take me 10 minutes. This only took me 10 minutes to shop. Wow, I didn't even think it was that quick. Um, and then check this out. I said it didn't look like too bad from the look at the shopping cart, and this was over 100 pounds, and I told you I was getting ready for the game tomorrow, and then pushing around this 100+ pound cart and making the turns into different aisles and stuff. I was like working out my forearms and everything. I'm getting ready for the game, with this order right here. Look at this. It's a 40 kind of funny story. This is a 40 pack of water and a 24 pack of water, which I thought was kind of strange. But what was funny is there was another customer shopping that come up to the water before I did, and that's what she bought as well for herself, a 40 and a 24. How crazy is that? Those are sitting on two 35-pound buckets of kitty litter. And then the two bags of cat food, the milk, and you can just kind of barely see the six bunches of bananas. Yeah, that was heavy. Delivered that at 9:03. So time wise, um, this really worked out. I made $16 in just 29 minutes. Didn't have to use my wagon. It was an apartment, and there was a parking spot like within just a few feet of the customer's front door. So I parked close and just had to make a few quick, close trips. It was easy. And they did tip 1031 on this, and 575 from DoorDash. So hey, that was a good order. Uh, paid well, didn't took less than a half hour, and I got my workout on that, and now I'm ready for tomorrow. Bring on even heavier, bigger orders tomorrow. I'm ready. $7 4 mile McDonald's, absolutely. Take these all day long. And 15 minutes. 15 minutes, $7. Boom. $2 from DoorDash. $5 tip for $7. Now, I'll throw in here real quick. Last year, I kind of made a rule for myself that I wasn't going to take any offers under $10. And I actually broke that rule and I took like a $9 CVS. Um, for tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to have a rule like that because of the fact that I'm going to be dashing like the whole day. So there are going to be, I'm imagining, some slower periods, and during like slow periods, if I go 15-20 minutes without getting anything, and I get some $6 or $7 order and the mileage is low, I'll go ahead and take it. So yeah, I'm not really, the only stipulation I have for tomorrow is that I'm not going to turn on any other apps but DoorDash. Um, I don't. This was kind of on the raunchy side. I maybe shouldn't have taken this, but it wasn't too bad. You see how close I am to the customer, so I had to travel north about oh, it's probably close to 6 miles. No, it couldn't have been that far. Probably about 5 miles. I had to travel north to get to the Walgreens, then come right back the way I came 5 miles, and then continue on to the customer. So it was kind of really raunchy, and I wasn't sure about, because there's a lot of traffic lights. I wasn't sure about how the time was going to be on this. um, so I got to Walgreens. It took me 10 minutes. There's the list. 20 ounces Sprite, some Gatorade, ramen, Takis, Airheads. There are three different kinds of Airheads. I got in the candy aisle, and at first I didn't see any Airheads at all. I'm scanning, 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 and finally I found two of the three, and then the third one had to be substituted. And there you see my shopping time, but it still just took me 6 minutes, even with the confusion on the Airheads. Delivered at 9:55, so this was 36 minutes for 13.25. That's not bad at all. So wasn't, like I said, wasn't the best order in the world, but I still did good on it. 9.25 from DoorDash, $4 tip. Next was this. Let's see. I declined this. 13.25, 16 mile going out to Obet's. I just done a lot of driving for that previous order, and plus I got to shop 14 items, so this was a decline. And then this one I took at 9:59. This is closer. This is in zone. 1546, 11 miles, 11 items. This monster is giving me gas here, folks. And then, why is my times cut off on some of these? So I get, I think I was at Meyer. I just barely see me right here. I'm at Meyer. I was just pulling in, actually. I remember now. And I get this add-on, 10.25 for an additional 4 miles. Yeah, heck yeah. And that's actually, you see here, it's like 4 miles coming back, closer to, zone. just seven more items. So now you got what is this, 25? You might as well say $26. Roughly 15 miles, 18 items. Yeah, this is perfect. Um, so went ahead and took it, and this was just general grocery items. And I don't remember any. There's nothing tricky about this. Everything was on the grocery side. Um, all food stuff. And so that was at 10:10, and just took me. Now I took this screenshot after I checked out and got into the parking lot. So it's 16 minutes. And how many total items? 16 items. A minute per item, you might as well say. First delivery at 10:44, 9.75 from DoorDash, 5.71 tip. And then just 11 minutes later, the second one, 3.25 from DoorDash. Man, that's low for a shopping order. $7 tip for 10.25. So these two, so it's 20, 25.71, I think, in 56 minutes. Outstanding. It's over $25 an hour. It'd be nice tomorrow if I could do like over 30 an hour. Get some bigger, catering type orders, larger shopping orders. Well, we'll see. Guys, I'm ready. And now these awful Aldi orders. 11.98, 3 miles. Yeah, that's okay and everything, but 30 items. And I clicked on this. There wasn't that many multiples. It was almost 30 different things. No, not doing it. And then here's another one. Again, 30 items. Not doing it. And same thing with this one is almost 30 unique items. And then that same one, they stack it. Um, and so the second order they stack on it has 7 items. Um, and for 20, you might as well say $21, but no thanks. And Aldi's on a Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning was probably slammed. So it was in all likelihood a mob scene in there, and I didn't want any part of these orders right here. Not mess around with a $4 order. So Little Caesars decline, and I was getting getting close to stopping. I figure I'd do like one more order. So I declined that. But a minute later I took this. And this may seem even worse than, so he declined a $4 but he took a 450 order with a little bit more miles, but this is a shopping order. Is this guy insane or something? I don't know. I just took, well, this Dollar General is my Dollar General, so this is taking me closer to home. And um you know I figured, what, I'll do it. How hard could it be, one item? And so anyway, and I didn't screenshot it, but it was just some like one of those Dayquil NyQuil combo packs. I did have to wait almost 5 minutes to check out. There was a line at the registers, and they don't do self checkout anymore. So, that kind of sucked. and then delivered that at 11:20. So 20 minutes, I made my $4. That's not good. That's $12 an hour. But oh well. I I helped out some sick people today, so and they seemed appreciative. And they tipped $1.50. So the Little Caesars customer probably wasn't sick and probably wasn't in need of that pizza. um, and then I ended the dash. So 5 hours, 22 minutes active, just under 4 hours of that, and pretty much made goal $99.77. You know, that's over $25 an active hour. Outstanding. 10 deliveries completed, and my acceptance rate started the dash at 54%, ended at 54%. No change to that. Um, and drove 82 miles today, so better than goal. Folks, that is it for my pre-game dash today. And like I said, I know I'm sorry I sound like a broken record. I've said it 10 times in this video already, but I've had my practice in, I've had my workout in today, and I'm ready for tomorrow's Super Bowl Sunday. I plan on breaking the records. My wife is gonna when her after I'm gonna start out solo in the morning, and then after her family leaves to head back home, my wife is gonna join me for the rest of the dash, and she doesn't think I'll hit the 300. I think I can. Folks, we'll see what happens. So stay tuned tomorrow for tomorrow's video. Should be very interesting, hopefully. And thanks, guys, for watching. As always, be sure to drive safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure to come back tomorrow and watch tomorrow's video for sure. Take care, guys.